Ngozi Orabueze don't come outside come tell the general public say that the Britain and Nigeria government is doing everything they can do to stop Biafra agitation. As e stand right now, he say e no go gree o. The woman say e go fight to the last and make sure say e restore Biafra. I go play una the video more na watch. Make you stay tuned. As they watch, make sure say they share the video. E don read.
No one born of a woman can save Nigeria. It's gone. So while they hold Awonye Nnamdi Kanu, we want to assure him that that which is sick we already got. Be strong. Very soon, that shackle will be destroyed. It's a promise. We want to use this opportunity to also remember our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who is going through a similar issue in Finland. Again, Britain continues to exert their colonization of Nigeria by trying to attack anything, anyone, anybody that tried to stop that colonization. They extend that tentacle to Finland. And what did Finland do? They submitted everyone today. Thank you so much for taking out from your time, from your busy schedule to be here today with us. We truly appreciate your time, presence, and your support. I want to use this opportunity to remember our Awonye Nnamdi Kanu. We are with him in spirit. Whatever he is going through, he doesn't deserve that. But the colonial masters, Britain, and their cohorts that believe they bought the state of Nigeria as a trade, as a business, as a means of exchange, they continue to wield their influence directly or indirectly into the Nigerian system. The colonial queen and her people continue to exert their control in one way or the other. But I'm very, very happy Nigerians have realized and have started to break that colonization, starting with the job that the United States of Biafra people has championed. The Biafra people has championed the decolonization of every element of Biafra and every element of Nigeria. That is ongoing. No one born of a woman can save Nigeria. It's gone. So while they hold Awonye Nnamdi Kanu, we want to assure him that that which is sick we already got. Be strong. Very soon, that shackle will be destroyed. It's a promise. We want to use this opportunity to also remember our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who is going through a similar issue in Finland. Again, Britain continues to exert their colonization of Nigeria by trying to attack anything, anyone, anybody that tried to stop that colonization. They extend that tentacle to Finland. And what did Finland do? They submitted to that manipulation. They submitted to that manipulation, thinking that with that, they can continue to exert their colonization process, not only in Nigeria, but also in Biafra, where the rich mineral resources which Britain longs for, they are hungry for every second to continue to milk. That is the only reason they do what they do. We will stop them. It's a promise. We've already stopped them. The colonization of Biafra land has been stopped with the declaration of the independence of the United States of Biafra on November 29th, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. We've broken that shackle. No one can put that shackle back on any Biafran. And I strongly believe that all indigenous Nigerians are removing that shackle by the second, by the minute, is a promise. They are doing that. We are doing that not just in Biafra land. All indigenous Nigerians that have been in this shackle, they are also removing that shackle of colonization by Britain by the minute. So we all here should be very, very happy that that colonial mentality, that colonization is being destroyed. not just by Biafrans, by all indigenous Nigerians. And I believe those colonizers, they are testifying, they are seeing the result. They are restless. The center cannot hold anymore. They think if they take away our Nyendu Nnamdi Kanu, they think if they take away our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, that the restoration and the freedom of Biafra will not happen. How myopic they are. Their little mindset. So everyone here should be very, very happy that that colonial mentality, which Britain has used to suppress indigenous Nigerians, has been broken. And that can never be put back again. So we want to tell our Prime Minister, His Excellency, the shambolic trial that was carried out by Finland against an innocent man whom all he was doing is to fight for the freedom of his people, to decolonize his people from the shackles of the Nigerian state, engineered by Britain. That was all he was doing. And the terrorist state of Nigeria could not. They could not survive that. What did they do? They have to collude with Finland to carry out a shambolic trial to label our Prime Minister partnering with terrorist financiers, something that engaging in terrorist act. Who is the real terrorist? It is the Nigerian state. A trial that was one-sided, where the secret war that is going on between Nigeria and Biafra was never presented. It was never presented. So when a people is at war with the Nigerian state, how do you describe that? Finland said terrorism. Finland, but you refuse in your report to say what is the real terrorism? What body is the terrorism? You didn't mention that because you're scared to mention the United States of Biafra people. You couldn't mention that. You know, there's the only terrorism you have in the southeastern and south-southern part of Nigeria was the one engineered and instituted by the Nigerian government, led by Tinubu and Christopher Musa. They are the real terrorists. All the insecurity in southeast, south part of Nigeria is engineered by the Nigerian state because they're interested in the crude oil that comes from that part of the world. Nothing more. Southeastern part of Biafra land, south-southern part of Biafra are quiet communities. People very loyal, people very peaceful, law-abiding citizens. But the Nigerian state brought in the terrorism, brought in the insecurity, brought in the killings. Because they want to continue to milk that oil and ship it to Europe. Not anymore. We make sure we stop that. That oil belongs to Biafra people. We will use it to develop our people. We will use it to better the lives of our people. We will use it to build those things that our people have been denied of over the past 100 years. We will, and we have started building that already. Those of you that are not comfortable with that in the southeastern part of Nigeria and south-southern part of Nigeria, now called Biafra land, you will be able to pack your bag and leave Biafra land. Because we conducted a self-referendum where over 50 million Biafrans voted. I was talking with one Nigerians who told me, oh, he is from Enugu State. When was this election carried out? He and his friend, they did not participate. They were not aware of that. How can you just conduct self-referendum and then Nigeria was not aware? Are you not exposing Biafrans? These are the mindset of some gullible fools you see that call themselves one Nigerianist. What do they know? Illiterates. Does he know? Because he did not participate, because he was more focused on saving the one Nigeria. He never knew when we conducted our self-referendum, which was all over the social media, which was documented, which has been researched, both at home and abroad. Physically, we did the self-referendum. Electronically, Biafrans all over the world voted. But this individual and his likes, like the one Nigeria, they never knew when it happened. They pretended as if it didn't happen. And that's how they deceive themselves. Oh, I know I'm an Igbo man. I didn't participate. When did it happen? That's the typical Orabueze, the typical Igbo man or Biafra man that believes that because he did not participate in something, it did not happen. That is their mindset, their mentality. That childish slavery mentality that has been built into them and their generation for years. They cannot remove the shackles from their body. And that is the mindset of some of them. But I pity them because it's not about them. These are individuals that do not matter. They don't know what the freedom of their people is. They don't care. They do not understand. But some of them, they travel all over the world. They go to America, they go to Canada, they go to Finland, they go to Russia, they go to Germany. They enjoy all the services provided by these beautiful countries. And they think that those countries, that they did not go through what Biafra went through. They think that the beauty, the independence, the freedom that people enjoy in these countries, that it came on a platter of gold. They think you just sit down in your house in Enugu with your friend and somebody will bring that freedom to you. Somebody will build international airport for your people. Somebody will build the train stations for your people. Somebody will build the shipping lines for your people. Somebody will build cutting-edge hospitals in your locality. Somebody will bring sound, beautiful schools that made the quality. School buses that pick kids from their homes, drop them in the school and pick them and go back. They think somebody is going to fall from the air and build that for them. That is how ignorant some Biafrans are. Very, very ignorant people. But majority, over 90% of Biafrans has been asking for referendum from Nigeria state for the past 10, 15, 20 years. And Nigeria refused. We've been asking, conduct a referendum in Biafra territory. Since you think that some of you think you didn't participate, or your friend didn't participate, you didn't know when it happened. We've called for the conduct of referendum for Biafra people for years. The Nigerian state refused because they know what the result is going to look like. They refused. They were playing their games, their little games, using the bullets to silence everyone, anyone that dare talk about freedom, anyone that talk about self-determination. It's all about using the bullets, using the guns. But some of you travel outside Nigeria, you travel outside Biafra land. You see how peace is maintained. You see how people can march without being killed. You see how civilians, unarmed civilians, have the power, the right to march against policies of the government that does not go well with them. And none of them are confronted with live bullets. None of them are killed with live bullets like the Nigerian state does. You don't say nothing. You see that happen on several occasions. Innocent Biafrans that have risen up to march unarmed. We are confronted with live bullets by the Nigerian state. The one-sided shambolic trial that happened in Finland, they never presented this. They colluded with the Nigerian state throughout the process. They colluded. And what do they call that? Because that is the language they use. Oh, it's engaging in terrorism, and Namdekan is engaging in terrorism, and Biafrans are engaging in terrorism. They're raising money for terrorism. Meanwhile, the main terrorist actors, which is the Nigerian state, that reintegrate non-terrorists, give them AK-47, hire them into the military and police, give them guns, and send them down to people that are challenging their leadership. People that are opposing the continuous milking of the crude oil while devastating the population. They send those terrorists to those areas to silence. Just silence them. Do not ask any question. Bomb their homes. It does not matter. Currently, Nigeria is occupying a foreign land illegally. Illegally, Finland. Currently, Nigeria is illegally occupying Biafra land. Burning our homes. For nothing. The peaceful communities of Biafra land are being invaded and destroyed by the Nigerian state. Yes, because that is all Nigeria knows. Bring in the terrorists. Bring in all the guns, AK-47, give it to them. You do not call that terrorism, Finland. You don't call that terrorism. But when the people whose sons are being burnt, whose children are being taken away, forcefully reported by Amnesty International and other human rights organizations, when their businesses are being destroyed, you did not see that as terrorism. No, you don't see that as terrorism, right? You expect Biafrans to just fold their hands and just sit down one place and being killed by the Nigerian state, by the reintegrated terrorists. Then any move by Biafrans made to defend themselves, to use the same thing the enemy used to kill us, to protect ourselves, you term it terrorism. That is the language the globalists use. That is the language they use to intimidate people. Not anymore. You can go write terrorism in all your country's flags, all of you. You see this Biafra, this United States of Biafra, we will match you. Anywhere you bring it is a promise. We will stop you. You cannot continue to kill innocent Biafrans. Take them away, lock them up in DSS dungeons, conduct secret war, bombing our lands, bombing our people, bombing our homes by the second. You don't report that to Finland. But if Biafrans try to react to protect themselves from this terrorism, from these killings, you go to Tinubu and Christopher Musa, you term it engaging in terrorist act. Shame on you. Shame on you, Finland. Big shame on you. And any country that engages, colludes with Nigeria to continue to kill innocent Biafrans. Currently, Nigeria is occupying a foreign land, and we have told them to leave. They must leave. We will make them leave. The United States of Biafra government will protect its people, and we will protect our territory. The silent war, the secret war, which Nigeria is currently waging in Biafra land. We've declared our independence, but now Nigeria is still currently in our land, burning the homes of innocent Biafrans, forcefully occupying our land. We will protect our people, and we will protect our environment. So Biafrans, our Prime Minister is doing well. I want to use this opportunity to thank all the United States of Biafra cabinet members for what you do, both privately and publicly, to ensure that we build one of the best countries in Africa. We're already doing that. I want to use this opportunity to thank the Biafra Defense, the 40 state governors, the commissioners, for working tirelessly day and night to protect your state. It is the job of the state governors to protect their territory. It is the job of the Biafra Defense to protect our territory from the reintegrated terrorists in your state sent by the Nigerian government. We will make them leave. Read my lips. We will make them leave Biafra land. I want to also use this opportunity to thank all the heads of different missions across the world for what you do. I want to also thank the stakeholders for what they do every day. I want to also thank all Biafrans that truly believe and has followed our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, have followed our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and all the past leaders of Biafra. It is clear to all Biafrans, all true Biafrans, that what the Nigerian state is doing, colluding with some of their foreign allies, is a planned, orchestrated plan to continue to milk the oil, the natural resources from Biafra land. That's all, nothing more. It is important that you know that is the agenda, nothing more. And to silence anyone that goes against that. If you know this, and you know what our Onyendu Nnamdi has said, our Prime Minister has said, what all Biafrans want, we have declared our independence. We do not want to be part of a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists. When I see picture, when Biafrans see picture of the so-called terrorist that was invited in a peace deal, and then they were saying this is the Nigerian security and this is the terrorist, I just laugh. Genuine Biafrans and genuine indigenous Nigerians. There is no difference between the one wearing the uniform and the one that have chains of guns on his neck. They are the same. Because the one wearing the uniform is a reintegrated terrorist. The only difference is that Nigeria reintegrated him, has hired him into the Nigerian military and police and given them uniform. Other than that, there's no difference between Nigerian military, security, police, and those reintegrated terrorists that are giving them orders. They are all the same. There's no difference. There's no difference between them. They are all the same. That is why Nigeria has been declared as the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. The most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. We Biafrans, we are mostly Christians. How can you live in a country that reintegrates non-terrorists? Where Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Nigerian, they wine and dine with the terrorists. What kind of country comes out from that? Nothing. Zero. It's chaos all the way. And Biafrans have made their move by declaring their independence. We will protect our land. I want to use this opportunity to let the world know all the insecurities, the killings you're seeing in Biafra land is caused by the Nigerian state, directly or indirectly. It's caused by the Nigerian state, directly or indirectly. Without Nigeria's state occupation of Biafra land, all these killings, all this invasion, all this destruction of farmlands, all this burning of homes of innocent Biafrans will not be happening. Nigerian state uses a system of divide and conquer. They come into a territory, they use the people against the people. This is what they've done in the past 100 years. History have taught us that is what they do. That is how they operate. But we have known that and we have stopped them. If they feel they cannot get to the people, they cannot defeat you, what do? They find the people in that environment and use them against each other to gain how do they use them? They bribe them. They call them behind, bribe them. Some of their agents, like the one called Ikenga, what is his name? Ikenga Urago, the criminal that parades with them, with the terrorist state of Nigerian leaders. These are people and their lives, the delegitimized governors, the Ebubagos, the Operation Udogachis, in their code, all these people are Biafrans that are used by the Fulanese, by the Nigerian state to stop the full protection of Biafra land. We will stop them, it's a promise. Because that's what they do. They bribe them. They bribe them. They go behind, they bribe them. And once they bribe them, they collude with them. Then when genuine Biafrans are working for the restoration, you see these criminals from the background using another way to use the same bribery to distract genuine Biafrans. That's all they do. That's how they operate. But we are stopping them in that track. We've noticed it. Even among the ex-Brigade cabinet members, even during Nnamdi Kanu's time, even during Owazunike's time, they were always there. The only difference is that this time around, we have known their pattern and we are blocking that pattern in every step of the way. It's a promise. We use all the necessary machineries, both at home and abroad, to block them. They don't even know where their problem is coming from. We will use that which they have to destroy them. It's a promise. It's a promise. That which they plan, as they are planning, we are using that same plan to ensure that we stop them. I want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that our Prime Minister is doing very well. The Prime Minister has instructed Dabiri, Attorney Aman Dabiri, Elias, to withdraw the case they instituted against us in the DC court. That instruction has been given twice. Because these people are the agents of the Nigerian government in collusion with some of the organizations. They've not done that. We are watching them. They will do that. I promise you, they will do that. That which they are planning, we already know. That instruction has been given by the Prime Minister to Oginkere and his group, Elias and Dabiri. They know whom they are working for. They are not working for Biafrans at all. This individual, nothing. They are not for Biafrans. Their plot with the Nigerian state, with the legitimized governor to stop what we are doing has already been unveiled, and we will stop them. It's a promise. Forget all these shenanigans on air, on social media, this chaos. We've gone above that level. But the instruction has been given for them to withdraw that case. It is for their own interest. Because at this time, the leader of the group has dissociated, has told them to take it out, take that case down. If they continue to go ahead with that, we're going to see how it ends. But I promise them, they will not like the outcome. I want to also use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that Nigeria is currently occupying a foreign land. We have 40 states in Biafra land. The only election that we allowed in Biafra land, legally or otherwise, is the election that will be conducted by any of the 40 states of Biafra. Any of the 40 states of Biafra. That is the only election that we allowed in our nation. Nigeria cannot conduct any election in Biafra land. We are a sovereign state. The only election that will be allowed in Biafra land is the election that will be conducted by any of the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. No election no other election by any organization like APC, PDP, Labour, or their allies that has been branded as a terrorist organization by a federal court in Canada, none of that will be allowed in Biafra territory. I want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know. For the ignorant ones, for the ignorant Biafrans, you do not need the permission of anyone like Nigeria to conduct our self-referendum. You do not need the permission of anyone like Nigeria to be a free nation. You do not even have to be a member of United Nations to be a free nation. There are independent countries in the world today that are not members of the United Nations. There are independent countries in the world today that are just an ally to a United Nations member. So there are different ways countries could exist. And for the ignorant Biafrans, some of them are fed when they say, oh, how can you be a nation where Nigeria did not allow you? So this ignorant question that keep every now and then, I hear that from these people. I want to let Biafrans and the world know there are different ways to be a nation in the world. There are countries that are nations that are not member nation of the United Nations. There are countries in the world that are independent, that are allies to one country that is a member of the United Nations. There are countries in the world that are independent nations that are friends to an ally of a United Nations member. There are different formations. But because some of these people are so ignorant, and because the slavery mentality that Nigeria has induced in them over the past 100 years cannot make them think, they are so myopic in their thought process. But Biafrans do not be moved. That is why the United States of Biafra government continues to use all international laws, the international humanitarian laws, the United Nations Human Rights Charter laws that have given us the power to do what we do, and all our legal documents. That is what we are using to do what we are doing. And I promise Biafrans, do not be moved for all that which we need, which we have, which we will use to build our nation. We already got it. Do not be moved. Do not be moved. Any other people pretending, parading themselves as anything, have nothing. They do not have any legitimate document for our new nation. They have nothing. The declaration document of the United States of Biafra new nation, they didn't sign that. Our constitution, their signature, their name is not there. Our currency, their signature, their name is not there. Everything that we have built for this new nation, none of them, their signature, none of them is there. All they are doing is just, they are still moving as an organization. The United States of Biafra is a nation which at least 98% of Biafrans have backed up, have supported. So do not be carried away with the shenanigans of so-called organization that have been manipulated over 2, 3, 4 times. It's not going to, these are the things Nigeria government thinks will work for them. But I know they failed. Because nothing, not why some of us are in this, I'm telling you, nothing. So again, I want to use this opportunity to thank all Biafrans that have been praying for all of us. We are moving forward. We are doing the right things, legally protecting our land, protecting our papers, filing more legal documents to ensure Nigeria becomes powerless in Biafra land. They will walk away in the 40 states of Biafra land. The Nigerian state, what they try to use to confuse their mothers and fathers, not the world, not people that knows, is trying to discourage the humanitarian fundraising we do to help our people. We have the right as an independent nation to raise money to build our nation. We have the right to do that. The Nigerian state is fighting this. That is why they use the criminal like Ikenguragu Chibuzo Ibuato to go and be propagating lies on the social media, him and his likes. The DOS organization, the IPOB organization that are working with the Nigerian state. These organizations are the one working with the Nigerian government, funds them. They establish them, they give them what they want to make them pretend as if they are fighting for Biafra. No, they are not. Genuine Biafrans know that these are the agents of the Nigerian state that they planted to use to disturb us, to distract genuine Biafrans, but they know they've already failed. They do not ask Nigerian government the billions that they use to wage this secret war against Biafrans. Where does Nigeria get the money from? Where do they get the money from? You fools that are saying we are raising money. Do you ask the Nigerian state the money, the weapons they are using to come into Biafra land to attack and kill innocent Biafrans? Do you ever care to ask them where they raise the funds from? You fools. Do you ask them? But you'll be quick to talk rubbish, carry propaganda. You want to know what we use our fundraising to do. You want to know what we use our humanitarian fundraising to do. Really? You want to know? We're using it to bury your mother. That's what we're using it for. That is what we're using it for. Yes, that's what we're using it for. To bury you and your children. That is what the humanitarian funds are going towards.
My people, now don't hear Rambo as you take talk am, so we take bring and conscious. Now, be more share this video and drop your own opinion for inside comment section. You don't read.